Coney, Super Coney, Hollywood.
I came here to be a movie star.
It's about fame and what Hollywood does to people.
All right, everyone, roll camera.
And as a new addition to the Dixon and Vining show every Friday at this time, you will be hearing from our movie reviewer from DebbieDoesMovies.com, Debbie Schlussel. Hello, Debbie.
Morning, Debbie.
Hi, good morning. Good to be on the show, and congratulations on your new show.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. This is Valerie Vining. Of course,
Good to meet you, Debbie.
Debbie and I have known each other
I
for
know.
Valerie.
Hey,
25
good morning.
years.
Yeah, a long time.
Been a long time. What's new at the box office this week? Is there anything worthwhile?
Well, I don't know that there's anything worthwhile, but there are things. So the biggest new movie this weekend is called The 355, and it's basically a female super agent action movie. It wasn't for me. I love a good action movie, but it just wasn't believable that any of these women could kick the butts of any of the people that they did. And the story and the plot, it just wasn't that tight. The movie was a little bit boring, a little bit slow. It stars and it was produced and created by Jessica Chastain, and she brought in Lupita Nyong'o and Diane Kruger and Penelope Cruz, and the four of them are secret agents. Well, Penelope Cruz actually is a therapist to a male super secret agent who was killed, and they are trying to stop the world from being destroyed because there is this weapon that can hack into any computer system and can make planes fall out of the sky.
Ooh,
wow.
It can turn off electricity in countries and so on. It's kind of like what would happen if we had one of those events where we lost all of our power, and they're trying to save the world from that happening. So they're chasing around bad guys and so on. And, it's just, I know they're trying to do the girl power thing, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, you would think, too, with Debbie, with that cast. It sounds like a pretty powerful
I like all of those
cast
people.
of characters. It would do well, but I guess sometimes those films fall flat on their face because the plot's not very good or the story isn't that good.
Right. And that's the thing. And generally, there are 2 months where usually they put the movies they don't like that they want to burn and crash. And one of those months is August. The other month is January because everybody's all movied out because of the holidays and so on, and they assume that nobody's going to the movies. I don't know that really is true anymore now with streaming and other things. I think people could go to the movies any month, and there can be good movies and there can be bad. So I didn't care for this movie. Now, a movie that is good, that is in some theaters this weekend, and then it's going to be opening nationwide in the next couple of weeks, is See for Me. And I'm actually surprised that this is a January movie. It's mostly in art house and independent theaters, but it's a thriller, and I enjoyed it. I wasn't bored at all. None of the people in it are any names that you would recognize, but it's about this blind girl. She was actually an Olympian skier who was up for a gold medal, and she had an accident, I believe skiing, and she went blind. And so she now is sitting at houses for a living and stealing things from them and fencing them through one of her friends.
It's pretty good living.
So she goes, it's interesting. So she goes to this one house, and it's interesting to see how she feels her way around the house, and she's there to cat sit. And somebody breaks into the house, and she can't see them. And there's this app called See for Me for blind people that I don't know, I doubt that exists in real life, but there's probably something like it where you turn on your phone and the person can see through your camera and tell you where to go and what to do. And she utilizes that. And I thought it was a very good thriller. It may sound like a unbelievable plot, but it actually was very engrossing. So I liked it. Some of it, there are some plot holes in it, but I enjoyed it. It's a good thriller. See for Me.
Did you?
And then finally, there is the Macbeth movie, the latest of many, starring Denzel Washington. And I apologize, but I tried to watch it as I have every Macbeth movie, and it's just so slow. It was streaming a movie like that. You really have to go see it, I think, at a theater, because streaming it's mostly on Apple Plus, but it's supposed to be released in theaters at some point. It's just hard to stream a movie like that, in my opinion. I'd rather see it in the theater where I have to watch it. And
too many distractions. Yeah. You can always
yeah.
break out your phone. It's just too easy to this is what's happening on Facebook today. Let's take a look at Twitter and see. I know what you're talking about. But, hey, Denzel's my man. If he's in it, I'm going to watch it. And I also love Macbeth. So I'm a fan. I'm going to check this one out this weekend, I hope.
Yeah, I did no knocks on Denzel. I agree with you. Great actor, and Macbeth, one of the masterpieces. But it's just something that I'm going to have to watch again.
All right, we will check back with you on next Friday. And we appreciate your time and your attention. DebbieDoesMovies.com. If you want to find out more, Debbie Schlussel, DebbieDoesMovies.com. Thank you, Debbie. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.